Hi, welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about something that bothers a lot of people, swelling. That uncomfortable feeling of stuffy belly can be caused by some foods you consume on a daily basis. In today's video, I'll show you the top 10 foods that can cause this swelling and how to avoid them. If you've been through this, stay with me until the end because today's tips can change your eating routine. Swelling is usually caused by gases accumulated in the intestine or digestive problems, and this can happen to anyone. Often, it is a simple response to the food we eat. Now, let's get to the point and know the 10 most common foods that can cause bloating. Let's start with the most well-known, beans. Despite being a super nutritious food, rich in protein and fiber, beans contain carbohydrates that are not fully digested in the small intestine. When they reach the colon, they are fermented by bacteria, generating gas and, of course, swelling. But you don't need to cut the beans out of your diet. A tip is to leave the beans in sauce before cooking to reduce the effect. Broccoli is another super healthy food, but it can cause bloating. It contains short-chain carbohydrates, which are difficult to be broken down by our body. This causes them to ferment in the intestine, causing gas and discomfort. If you have a sensitive intestine, you can try steaming the broccoli to make it easier to digest. Garlic and onion are two ingredients present in almost all recipes, but they are also great causes of swelling. Both contain fructose, a type of sugar that is poorly absorbed by the intestine and ends up being fermented by bacteria. This can cause gas and bloating. An alternative is to use lighter spices as fresh herbs. Who resists a good pizza, right? But this delight can be one of the responsible for that discomfort swelling. The combination of refined carbohydrates, sodium, and fat causes the digestive system to become overloaded, resulting in fluid and gas retention. If you love pizza, try the whole grain versions with less salt. Now, the spicy foods, they may be delicious, but for many people they stimulate excessive acid production in the stomach, which causes bloating. If you have a sensitivity to peppers, reducing the amount of spicy food can make a big difference. Mushrooms are also one of the foods that can cause gas and swelling. This is because they contain sugar alcohols, which are difficult to digest. If you notice that it becomes swollen after eating mushrooms, try to reduce consumption or eat in small amounts. Milk, cheese, and other dairy products are major causes of swelling, especially for those who have lactose intolerance. Lactose, the sugar in milk, can be difficult to digest, causing gas and swelling. If this is your case, try replacing it with alternatives like almond milk or coconut milk. Artificial sweeteners present in chewing gums, diet sodas, and other products are also villains when it comes to swelling. They contain sorbitol and xylitol, which are fermented by intestinal bacteria, generating gases. The ideal is to avoid excessive consumption of these sweeteners. Frozen meals may be handy, but they are full of sodium and saturated fats that hinder digestion and cause fluid retention, resulting in swelling. If possible, avoid these options and prefer fresh meals prepared at home. Now that you know which foods can cause swelling, let's take a look at some tips to avoid this discomfort. Drink plenty of water, eat slowly, and choose smaller portions. It is also important to maintain a balanced diet with fiber, as this helps keep the intestine functioning well and reduce swelling. So, did you like the tips? If you identified with any of these foods and noticed that it does you harm, try to replace it with another lighter option. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share with those who can also benefit from these tips. See you next time.